Hello everyone, I just wanted to do a quick overview of the Asus Transformer book. I believe that's the full name of it. Well, Asus makes a lot of Transformers and I think it gets kind of confusing trying to remember all the names of them. But basically I got this yesterday on Saturday. It is now Sunday and I may not have it tomorrow for reasons I will explain in a second. So first, before I get into this, I just wanted to say it has an Intel Atom CPU, 1.33 gigahertz dual core, 2 gigabytes of RAM. So this is basically a 2013 netbook. It has the price point of it though. It's regularly $300 or $400, and I bought it for $300. This is the 64 gigabyte model. Comes with a nice keyboard dock. Well, decent, I'd say. Also because of the fact that when you try and type on it, it has really small letters, really small keys that make it a bit annoying to try and type. And the shift button, the shift key is significantly smaller than it should be, but I personally don't use right shift, so that's not that big of a deal for me. Let's see, so the other thing, it has a nice docking, or has a docking feature. Let's see, I can one-hand this, I can one-hand this, I can one-hand this. Nope. Yeah, so it has a docking feature. You just push on that button, it slides out. And it's your full Windows 8 tablet. Nothing right about it. Oh, did it just freeze? No. Just being stupid. Okay. So you just pop it back in. Right here like that. This is where the first problem, I guess we'll just take a look around here for a sec. So first I just wanted to say response is nice and smooth. We can take a look at the weather app, and moves around pretty fluid. Not totally the most, probably not quite as fluid as your more expensive tablets, but whatever, it gets the job done. But anyway, this brings me to my first problem with the device, and that is that even though it says not to pick it up in the manual by lifting on the tablet part, you can, and sometimes it'll get disconnected. Sometimes also if you close the lid, and you hear that sound, that is the dock getting disconnected. Just by opening and closing the device, it will decide to disconnect. So see, I can try and type now and nothing, so you have to go in and just push down on it some more, and so see, now it's working. But that's my first annoyance with the device. That's my first problem. That's not the reason I'm taking it back tomorrow. Just wanted to go over a little bit more about the performance, I guess. So we can just pop into Task Manager, and we take a look here. Oh, and Skype is running. That's going to kill. I'm just going to end that real quick. Skype eats through memory like no tomorrow. See, we have the 1.3 gigahertz. It turbos up to 1.8, I believe, 1.84. So it has the 2 gigabytes of RAM. This one has a 64 gigabytes of memory, solid state, so it's pretty fast. The thing opens programs fast. I know this isn't really that good of a test, but JGrasp is the terrible Java compiler we're using right now for our computer science class, and compared to my 2011 Acer Aspire 1 with Intel Atom 570 dual core clocked at 1.6 gigahertz, this compiles code much faster. Still not the fastest thing in the world, but about as fast as our professor's MacBook Air. That's not really the reason I bought it, though. The reason I bought it is for animation, anime. If anyone watches anime, they know that trying to find a tablet to play proper 1080p files is kind of a pain. So I looked in the store, and so I'm just going to try out a couple of these real quick. We'll try Angel Beats first. So you just hit enter. Just have the keyboard attached, just so you know the keyboard doesn't give it any extra processing power, any of that good stuff. But yes, I'll just keep it here. I'll just reset the drop frames count also going to turn the volume off so I don't get sued potentially by glorious media companies. And we can just look at the, oh, well, that's pleasant. That changing the volume totally worked. There we go. Now it's down. So we just have a little clip of Angel Beats. This is, let's see if we can pop up the info on the file. Clip, meta info. So you're looking at 7,770 kilobits per second. So I'd honestly say that those 10 drop frames were probably just from opening up the media properties thing. So it's just dropping. I just reset it. And this is a 10-bit file. So it's not really dropping anything. This is a Blu-ray rip, as I probably already mentioned. It plays just fine, which is great. You can see it's not dropping any frames. I haven't actually watched like a full episode yet, admittedly, but like I said, it works just fine. The only thing is, Cole Girls, as we all know, does ridiculously high bitrate releases. So if we just pop this open, let me just go into the properties real quick. We can take a look here. Let's see, media info. This has a significantly higher bitrate of 42.7 megabits per second. So this is a little bit more of a strain on the tablet. So we'll just go ahead and reset the playback queue. And you see it's dropping a couple frames. Should also mention this is the KCP without MadVR running, because I found that MadVR, enabling MadVR makes it drop a few more frames on this file. For the most part, it doesn't drop very many frames until we get, I'm just going to pop down here and skip ahead a little bit. In the opening, let's see, it'll start to drop some more frames here. It'll start to drop a few more. Still completely watchable, but as you can see, it's dropping a few frames. But in all honesty, for the price, I'm pretty surprised that 1.3 gigahertz quad-core Intel Atom can play this on today's technology. I was talking to a few people, and they thought it would be a few more generations off before we could watch 10-bit shows, full 10-bit Blu-ray rips on tablets and portable devices and what have you. So see, there it goes. Usually it doesn't drop quite so many frames, so I don't know what's going on right now. Oh, and my phone just went off. Fun. So it dropped a few more frames, but it's still completely watchable in all honesty. And this was all done on power. You just click there. So 81%. I've been playing around with it today for a couple hours or so. So 81% is great battery life. But I'll go ahead and do this again in this video. So let me just make sure the sound's all the way up. So we just pop in here. Search for some sound, and that's the other thing I will get to. The keyboard has your typical Asus kind of nice feedback. The trackpad is really small. It makes an annoyingly loud click, and personally, I do not like Asus's trackpads. They don't have like a dedicated right click. Seems those are going the way of the past as everyone tries to copy the MacBook series without having a right click here. So it's just kind of, you have to click over here, and then it's still kind of, you can click up here, and it just gets really awkward, I feel like. Especially when you're clicking in the middle, it's a bit confusing as to whether it should register the left click or right click. So I've never really personally liked it, but that's just me. So anyway, so now if we go into the microphone and we listen to this device and we unmute it, yeah, that happens. So I'm not sure if this is just a hardware defect on this particular model, or if it's just something wrong with their whole lineup. Frankly, I'm not sure, but I'll learn that tomorrow. So this video is already ridiculously long, so just probably going to go ahead and upload this without processing it. Sorry if it's crap, but thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little bit. Bye.